Welcome back guys to another episode of XCOM2 Long War 2. This will be Operation Navy Carnage, where we will be getting our first engineer along with a fairly basic rookie squad. So no doubt that we're kind of just looking forward to getting a whole bunch of promotions really, and with Commander's Choice we're definitely looking forward to having more options.
We just got word from the spokesman. Apparently the aliens have captured a VIP of critical importance to the resistance effort, and they'd like us to handle the rescue operation. We'll need to lock down the area, free the VIP, and evac the target as quickly as possible.
So with a bunch of rookies we can't really expect much, and the most important thing really is that what if we do sneak our whole way around, which we probably won't. We'll probably just engage the first group we see and they just take it from there. But obviously the more important thing is that we try not to lose anybody, try not to ever engage, and obviously try not to lose any soldiers, because of course the engineer as well. Because no doubt the engineers are kind of just like the lifeblood, the kind of people you kind of just need to get going to begin with. So it's certainly important that she comes back nice and sound, so we can get excavating, we can get building, get more supplies, and get the ball rolling. So we've got a bunch of interesting rookies. Something I find interesting is that the ball haircut always seems to be fairly popular.
We have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
So one of the interesting things they changed about Long War 1.4 is... Oh, hello. We've got engagement already. Sure, that works for us. Alright, so one of the interesting things about Long War 1.4 is that they've also been quite gracious with the timers, but the other thing I do have also is true concealment. Because I suppose it's a bit contentious. It's like, now that we have these stupidly long timers, it's probably not all that necessary, but some people may think otherwise.
Copy that.
So and I just feel that true concealment makes a lot more sense it's like a bit more realistic, so to speak. So, but some people may agree or disagree, and I'm not gonna really be.
They're on to us.
How did that even happen? It's things like this that, you know, I just make a small mistake. I just make one yellow move and things like this, but this is salvageable, so I'm not too particularly worried for the time being. So that drone is gonna get... That drone is definitely gonna get a couple of shots. Then you can come up here. So we just gotta see who we can hit, who we can't. So the sentry we definitely can't hit, but I wonder if we can get a grenade onto the trooper. Probably won't kill him though. So we'll probably want to just shoot the drone first, and then see how it goes. Okay, does it great. Could be worse, could be worse. Alright. Oh, I probably should have gotten you to like go grenade, but that's kind of a problem now actually. So go for the drone maybe. Probably best. I should have thrown a grenade with the other guy, especially with the loot. So but for now none of them have any loot on them, so I don't need to worry too much. They're gonna take a couple of shots and oh, we've got more company. Isn't that lovely? The sentries are always kind of annoying because like they always end up they always go on Overwatch. They've got basically ready for anything, I think, so makes things a bit difficult to deal with. Alright. So far so good.
I'm all right.
Now the thing is they're all on Overwatch now, which is makes things kind of a pain. So can't throw a grenade that far enough. You're gonna need to move up. So he needs to move up, and then he needs to move up as well. So can I just put you over to the left somewhere? I feel like. Okay, so how am I going to deal with this? Someone's going to have to run an Overwatch. Who's got the most HP? Well, I know from here you'll be able to throw a grenade, so I'll get you to do that. Alright, alright. Oh, wow. Well, that's not great. But we do have a nice flank from over there. We do have a nice flank from over there as well.
No problem, boss.
So we'd be silly not to take advantage of that. 65, please do. There we go.
You know that was good.
That's more like it. Alright, who else is remaining? Now, I'm just wondering if you can throw a grenade from over there, but
Let's do this.
still get you behind full cover. Let's see who can shoot. 21, 18, 18. Nah, that's not gonna work. Grenade it is. Right on the tree.
Here, catch.
Sometimes it just feels a bit, you know, cathartic, or I don't know. Not cathartic. Cathartic means like relieving. But more like it's like we've got grenades. It's like, you know, it just feels like feels a bit silly just to be using grenades. I suppose some people would disagree, but I'm not gonna think too much about it. Alright, so let's get you. The problem is if I move you over here, you can flank you, so... But I can't really move you anywhere else without you getting... I don't know. It's like if I move here, you're gonna be flanked by that guy. So if that guy had died, then life would have been so much easier. I want to get people up to the left, so...
I hope it's worth it.
So I can shoot him. Oh, I've got... Okay. But the problem is this guy. So... Well, I suppose we can always smack him with a grenade, but this guy... I mean, ultimately still one person.
Something over here.
So, I guess someone's still gonna get shot, but we'll see what the sentry does. Because one thing I've noticed that the AI is... Yeah, one thing I've noticed that the AI is not particularly aggressive. It's like they're not gonna run up and then... They're basically not gonna run up and shoot, so to speak, so,
What's over there?
that's something that's always gonna work in our favor, I suppose. Alright, oh! You flanked yourself, buddy. Down you go. Or not.
Still up. Could use some ammo over here.
Yeah. Alright, now, where's our fellow is in here. Okay, that's fine. Let's hop onto the roof. I think we can do that.
10-4.
Alright, and then, you know what? You can go up on the roof as well. Actually, I would like one of the rig to recover that. I wonder who can do that. Well, we need someone to kill this admin first, so I'll get him to do that.
I'm going.
Shooty.
Happy now?
Now the music's quiet. Just the way we like it.
Got it covered.
Unfortunately, that little dumb rookie over there is still panicking, but I mean, I suppose if you watch your first mission, you got 2 shots.
Got some advent here.
And you got hit by 2 shots while you were running, of course you panic. You know, it's completely understandable. But, you know, it's like, oh, you gotta do better, mate. What do we recruit you for? What do you think we ever recruit you for? Alright.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's get that guy back up here. No, I was hoping he could move up here, but what I'll probably do is go here, see if I can throw a grenade on the drone. Too far, so you're gonna take a shot, 51%. 1 in 2 chance. And you did the full amount of necessary damage. Isn't that lovely?
Alright, I'll go.
Okay, so now, I just want to...
I have it. On it.
Oh, yes, you do. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you over here.
I hope it's worth it.
Just keep an eye on things. Can't be too bad.
Location confirmed.
Indeed, up we go.
If you say so.
Keeping it nice and quick, because there are just times where I feel like in some of my other missions I was just kind of spending a little too much time thinking. So certainly there's kind of a bit of an effort to still make things go a bit more quickly. So okay, so neither of you
Finally.
can unlock the door this turn. That's fine. Because the main thing is that you kind of want to unlock it. Oh, you can. Okay, that
Working
works.
on the door.
That's an interesting one. I didn't know. I don't know why I always assume you have to be in front of the door, but oh well. So yeah, it's a shame I didn't bring my specialist for this one. We could have definitely gotten. What the heck?
We've got access. We've got the VIP in tow. Moving to
-15
evac.
status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
What are they doing in there?
Advent here.
That's one hell of an ambush. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. How am I gonna do this? Well, I'll get you over there. You can shoot him in the face, or you can throw a grenade on him. I suppose. Get it? Oh, it's Yeah, we're gonna shoot him because he's got low.
See that one?
Yes, I did, but what are we gonna do about the rest? Cynthia, can you pick up loot? That would be nice. No, you cannot. All right, let's get you out. Okay, this is an interesting predicament. I don't think any of us can bash through. So Carlotta is definitely gonna get a couple of bullets to the face, unfortunately.
I'm going.
You can just go home first.
Good to go.
Goodness knows you kind of just need that early allowance.
I'm trusting you here.
And that was a misclick. Let's hope that doesn't happen next time.
Ready to engage.
Alright, then yeah, you can go up here.
What's over there?
I don't know, you tell me. Oh, well, I know. That's the freaking officer who ambushed us. So let's hope he doesn't crit us, otherwise he's gonna be pretty nasty. He missed an 81%. That should not have happened, but I'm sure the game was wanting us to give us a break. Right after he gave us a hard time for when we ran that Overwatch. Alright. Jeff, up you go.
Handle that.
I hope you can. Oh, you definitely can. Would you look at that? 89%. Good enough. You did hit the high end of the damage roll, so I'll give you that.
All right, I'll go.
Now, Liz.
There you go.
That's gonna be
What am I
painful.
doing with this?
Alright.
Tired of waiting around.
Now.
I got your stuff here.
Thank you. Please do bring it home when you can. And this is part where I fast forward things.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Well, one injured and not too bad. Could have been worse. I feel like maybe I could have handled that Overwatch moment a bit better, but maybe throw a flashbang first. But as yeah, maybe I should have thrown a flashbang first with one of the other guys who had ones, and then maybe that wouldn't have happened. But I suppose on the bright side, at least that guy survived. I mean, he did get hit by two lucky shots, and then karma kind of just bounced back on us when the officer missed his 81%. But you know, it's one of those things where no, sometimes just that bad luck happens for the AI in just those moments. But I think it's interesting how people interpret the percentages. It's like if it's over 50%, then people are more thinking it's gonna hit. It's more likely to hit. And then if it's lower, then it's one of those things where you think, oh, it's not gonna hit anyway. But if it does, you'll be really lucky. But it's like when people look at a high percentage and they think, oh, there's probably no chance that it won't hit, but it does.
One by one,
It's one of those things about probability that can be, I guess, not the most intuitive. So we've got Cynthia. Cynthia, welcome. And then we'll definitely get you to start excavating. So because the supplies are nice as well. Alright, so the GTS will be done soon. Now, the annoying thing is that we got the power cores over here. So what I normally do is that I build a workshop in there so we can get some gremlins up to the other side. So I suppose that's not really a problem. So we'll kind of see what it is. So now I gotta promote some soldiers, so give me a bit for that. Alright, so we've gotten ourselves a new assault, a new ranger, a new shinobi, and a new technical, and a new grenadier. So hopefully, kind of a fair amount of people to balance out. We definitely need another sharpshooter, someone to kind of just like be on the back line, kind of help out a bunch of people. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure I gave someone with fairly low aim, but he's now got 81, which is quite nice. So we can at least get the ball rolling and hopefully building some more stuff. So resistance communication is coming up soon. I'm pretty sure I visited the black market already, but we'll just quickly check that out. We've also got an event here apparently, so can we get any new guys? Okay, no, we can't. Okay, that's fine. What's this? This is 0 days 0 hours. That's not gonna happen. Well, don't know what happened that we got a mission so low, but
Eastern United States.
looks like there's not much we can do about it, so we'll keep the ball rolling. Hopefully we'll get a few more events, and then soon enough we'll get our resistance communications up and ready, so that will allow us to start moving out.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Thank you, Dr. Tigan. Alright, now we can probably do hybrid materials. That's
I
probably...
foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Alright, I think we want to send in Team Alpha for this one, although definitely need to... just trying to see, where's my sharpshooter? Oh, he's right here. Okay, that's fine. And then we've got... definitely have our new gunner, so we should probably equip them with the usual. So yeah, give me a moment. I'll get a proper squad equipped and ready to go. Alright, looks like we've got a fairly balanced team. One good thing about alien relay missions is that there's no aim penalty on shooting the alien relay. So I picked out a rookie with very low aim, but I equipped her with 2 grenades just so that she could be a bit more versatile in taking out enemy troops. But nevertheless, we're looking forward to having the whole team. And this time we brought the A team along because it's about time, you know, we kind of start pushing people forward to get a bit more experience. So it'd be nice to have that ball rolling. So the only slight problem now is that I've actually got the Guerrilla Tactics School done in 1 day, which means that probably won't be able to train any officers at then. So
now operational.
So that's not gonna be. Oh, we still need to get an upgrade for that one. How much? 35 supplies. Yeah, we may as well.
Facility upgraded.
So I don't think that's should probably refresh that. I did get the upgrade, right? Rank required Staff Sergeant. Okay, that's strange. That's very, very strange. I guess it's because we don't have any soldiers who can train as officers yet, which is kind of a bit silly. I did just send my specialist off, which is obviously going to be my first officer. So hopefully we've got time for this target. 4 days, 19 hours. Recover an item from an airborne vehicle. Really should have kept the. Oh, we do have a specialist. Okay, well, if I have my teams right, then I will. Okay, so let's put soldiers in Team Beta. Give me a moment. I'll have Team Beta up and running. All right, so we've got the 1 specialist and a bunch of rookies. So hopefully, we'll have the specialist hack the chest, and if we get any additional benefits, we'll definitely do that. But of course, it's more important that we get a bunch of rookies trained up so we can get our squads organized as soon as possible. And of course, I found to have the specialist have an SMG, even though early in the game it's probably more likely they'll probably want to shoot, but we'll see what happens. I feel like it's just one of those things where I can just set good habits early and then leave it at that, so not something I'm going to worry too much about. Alright, so 3 days. 3 days is to contact pre-captured rebel, but this is 3 days, 17 hours. I don't think we actually have. We may have the people, but we don't have the time. So 3 days 13, 3 days 17. That's really pushing it close. But we'll definitely give this one a go. So off you go. One maybe could have done it at a 4-person and then use an intel boost, but I feel like the intel boost is just kind of a bit of a so-so. So we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. But basically, I chose a Shinobi. I basically chose a Shinobi Technical and an Assault because they're all pretty good at essentially kind of just getting in there, clearing up stuff as soon as possible. So, alright, that's great. So we would like to build. I'm kind of wondering what we should build next, which is but first I will set an excavation going because we do need more space. I think that's pretty important. So I think a power relay is next. And then we can do an advanced warfare center because the advanced warfare center we can probably do up here, and it's always nice to have people train up a bunch of different skills as well. So we'll definitely do just that. All right, what's going on? We've got 3 missions on at the moment. Why have I been scanning all this time? I could have been going out discovering other continents, so we'll do that.
Setting course for Sector 7. Western Europe.
And then ideally we'll build a radio relay there so that we can get cheaper
Attempting
intel.
to
We can get
establish
cheaper intel
local
costs over
regional
there.
contact.
I might do like one more step in before we actually do that, but for now we've got a mission at 101%, so that will be on to the next video. So until then, have a good one.